All right, what up? So in this video, we're going to be talking about the current best platform, one of the current best platforms to find a high ticket sales job on, and that's going to be LinkedIn. Now, lately in the online business space, this platform has been exploding. LinkedIn used to be like a barren desert. There was fucking nobody on here, but in the past few months, maybe a little longer, a ton of online business people are getting on LinkedIn, creating profiles, growing those profiles. People in the online business space are consuming content off of LinkedIn. So it's exploding right now, and I would be getting on it because I see a ton of jobs on here, and it's also very easy to get in touch with these business owners on here. So if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, I would make one. It's super easy. And I just had to completely make a new profile because I had my old profile, I got locked out of it. I'd been off of LinkedIn for so long, I could not get back on it for some reason. So I just made a completely new one. And what I'm going to do in this video is just show you kind of what you need to do if you want to find jobs on LinkedIn. So let's get into it. So let's start with why you should get on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is basically the same platform as Instagram, but it's more professional. So you can get on here and you can find business owners the same way that you can find them on Instagram. You can get in touch with them the same way that you can get on Instagram. You can even get on here and post your own content, just like you can on your Instagram profile, and that will make you look relevant. So if you've been doing outreach on Instagram, this will be a very easy transition because you're basically going to do the exact same thing that you're doing on Instagram over here on LinkedIn. And it's also very easy to see what every business is selling because this is LinkedIn. So it's a professional platform. So they're going to go into detail about what their business is, what their product is. Whereas on Instagram, it's kind of a social platform. Sometimes you can't really tell what they're selling and it's a little more difficult. On LinkedIn, they give you all the information right in your face, right? So this is just an example account. Don't go and fucking message this guy. But this guy runs an agency. I've used him in other videos before for the sole purpose of an example. So again, don't message him. But this guy runs an agency where he helps online businesses scale. He's got the company name here. He's got his contact info here. He's got his about, helping agencies and B2B companies scale their business. So right here, you can just find a business and go to their about page and immediately know what they're selling and immediately know if it's high ticket. And just like with Instagram, it basically serves up similar businesses to you on a platter. So all of these people that are in this are going to be, guess what, high ticket businesses, right? So if you click on show all, if Loom doesn't freeze my computer. So if you click on that show all, you just get an endless list of profiles, and all of these people are run high ticket businesses. So right here, it just gave you like 15, 20 more people to message off of one profile. So it's very easy for you to quickly find a lot of businesses to reach out to. And then you can also go into each one of these profiles and continually click the show all button. So with every one of these people, you can find like 15 to more 20 people off of each one. And now just because you went to this one guy's profile, you've basically got hundreds of high ticket businesses that you can message just because you went to one high ticket guy's profile, right? So it's very easy to do a lot of outreach on this platform because it's very easy to see what their business is, see what they're selling, and to find a lot of them. So the way this platform is set up is great for you to do outreach because that's what it's designed to do. It's designed to connect these businesses together, connect people who are looking for opportunities. So that's the exact point of this platform. So now that it's exploding in the online business space, I would be getting on here. And like I was saying at the beginning of the video, more and more online business owners are using LinkedIn. They're even coming on here to consume content, to connect with people. I have no idea why this has exploded so much lately. I've just seen it everywhere. So one reason I think this is happening is probably because Instagram and Facebook are flooded with so many idiots and morons that they're trying to get away from those people. So that is an advantage for you because on this platform, they're not getting like mass spammed with messages from idiots and stupid people, okay? So when you send them a message, they're much more likely to see it. They're much more likely to read it, okay? Especially if you have your profile set up, which is extremely easy. you're much more likely to be able to get in touch with someone. I would say like 10 times more likely. That doesn't mean you can't do it on Instagram. There's just a ton of other idiots who are also messaging them. And in this case, they're not getting those messages over here. So you have a better chance of getting in touch with more people much quicker than you do on Instagram. And a quick caveat to that, if you're doing Instagram outreach, that doesn't mean to stop doing that, okay? Instagram is still the number one platform. Like you should definitely be on that. Number one is like 1A, and this should be like 1B. So that is how I would be doing it. People get jobs off of Instagram every single day. So if you stop doing Instagram, you're an idiot. So the first way that I would come on here to find jobs is just click on the jobs tab, okay? And then you're going to come over here into this box and you're going to type in things like high ticket closer, okay? Appointment setter, closer, these types of terms, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're just going to look at all of the jobs that come up. So the first thing I did is I just typed in high ticket closer and all of these came up and I just randomly clicked on one, which is this one. But you can see there's a list of them. Now, some of these are not going to be specific high ticket closer things. They're going to be looking for like real estate agents, but there's a ton of high ticket closer here stuff, okay? And you have all these filters, so you can filter for like posted in the last 24 hours, the last week, that kind of thing, so you can get on the newer ones. But I just clicked on one here, and it's easy. Remote, they're selling some high ticket. They're a marketing agency in the auto detailing niche, 4,000 average ticket, all this stuff. You're taking inbound calls. So right here, you could just quick apply. And again, on the note of this platform not being flooded, when you go to like LinkedIn or like other job boards, like there's so many sales jobs on there, you have to pick through all of them to find the legit high ticket closer jobs. Here on LinkedIn, you're going to see a lot more of them. So I would come on here, search for these things, high ticket closer, go to each job and apply to them. There's not going to be like thousands of people applying to these jobs, like thousands of morons, like there's going to be on Indeed. So first thing I would do, check the jobs tab each day, high ticket closer, appointment setter, closer job, that inbound closer, those kind of terms, and just apply to a few jobs every day. Now, let's talk about messaging people. So when you go to do outreach and send messages to these businesses, it's the exact same thing as you're doing on Instagram. So I would use the same message framework that you're using over on Instagram. So don't send them a paragraph, okay? Make sure your message is grammatically correct. It's short and sweet and to the point. So tell them something about how you connected with their content. Tell them a little bit about you. Then the most important part, tell them how you are going to help them. Like, how are you going to make their life easier? Include a few of those things in a short paragraph, and that is a good message, right? I've done an entire video on messages, which is back on my YouTube page. So we're not going to talk about that in detail in this video, but make sure whatever style of message you're doing on Instagram, you can do the exact same thing on here, okay? And when I click on message this guy, get my face out of the way here, there you go. Like, you can just, the subject is optional. You don't have to include one, and you can just write whatever here, okay? And like I said, use the video, like watch the cold DM video on my channel. I'm not going to write a message here because people are going to copy the exact message I say and start spamming it to businesses. So I'm not going to do any example message here because it will get stolen and people will do it hundreds and thousands of times, okay? So just go watch the cold DM video. That will tell you exactly how to message people if you don't already know how to do that. Now, if you want to message unlimited people like you're able to on Instagram, you want to be able to do that on here, you're going to have to pay for a premium account. Otherwise, the only way to message someone is to connect with them first. And then once they accept your connection, then you can message them, okay? So if you want to message unlimited people, basically, you're going to have to get a premium account. But they will give you the first month for free, okay? Then after that, it's like 80 bucks a month, okay? So that gives you, for like 80 bucks, gives you like 2 months of time to message as many people as you want. There's really no limit on how many people you can message when you pay for their premium. It's called Sales Navigator. So you get an entire month free and you could get a job based off just sending messages in your first month, and then you could cancel it. Or within 2 months, you should be able to get a job no problem. To me, that's worth 80 bucks. I honestly think that you should, if you do outreach on this platform every single day, it should not take you longer than a month. If it takes you longer than 2 months and you're doing this every day, I really don't think you're trying that hard. And for the people who are like, oh, I have to pay, like, oh, that's some bullshit. If you're not willing to invest like 80 bucks for 1 month or 80 bucks for a few months, like into your success, you are a pathetic loser. Like you are a failure. Like get your like cockroach energy off of my channel and like go be a loser somewhere else. If you cannot invest like 80 bucks a month into like succeeding and getting you a job that's going to make you thousands and thousands of dollars a month, you're a complete idiot. But for the rest of you, it's extremely worth it because of the outreach and connection features it's going to give you. So you can message unlimited people. It will give you more search terms to like find more of these businesses. So it's basically set up for you to put outreach on steroids. Like that's what you're paying for. So all the stuff you wish you could do with Instagram, LinkedIn will let you do that, and they're giving you the entire month free. So I will probably do more videos on this because I just had to reset up my account. So I'm going to buy the premium and then start going through and doing some detailed like visual outreach videos just because this platform is new and I want to give you guys as much education on it as I can. So, but that will be in the subsequent videos where I do that. But I'm going to get on, set my profile up, do the premium and all that. And then you can watch me go through and actually do outreach. But it's well worth it. It's called, they have different levels, but the sales navigator one is the one that you want. Now let's talk about follow-ups. Follow again, this same thing for Instagram. Basically everything on this channel, on this platform is the same as going to be for Instagram. So when it comes to follow-up messages, follow up with them as many times as you want. To follow up with them 10 times. There is no limit, okay? And to stress again, like these business owners are getting way less messages on this platform for two reasons. One, it's so new. Like this is a new trend where a bunch of online business owners are getting on here. People are not coming over here and spamming them, okay? And two is you have to connect with them first, usually to send them, like they'll give you some messages for free, but then you're going to have to connect with everyone before you can actually send them a message, or you have to pay for that premium. And most of these like bots, spam accounts, idiots, morons are not going to pay for that. They're not going to go through that barrier of entry to messaging them. So some of these business owners are getting zero fucking messages from people. So if you come in with a nice message, your profile looks professional, you're right there at the top. And they are going to see that 100%. And they are like very, very likely to read it. So because of those small barriers to entry that this platform has, it's absolutely perfect for you if you're serious about getting a job because you can come on here and get in front of their face very easily. Now, last thing we're going to talk about, and I put it at the end of the video for a reason, because I know most of you are not going to do this, but something you can do on LinkedIn to make yourself really stand out is you can post some content, like some text content. And most people are much more willing to post like some text content than they are like videos of themselves. So LinkedIn, again, is perfect for this. So just an example on the same guy, to keep it consistent, we're going to use the same profile. Come down here. He has examples of content. Okay, so let's get my face out of the way. Click on show all. And it's just like X. Like if you're on Twitter, it's going to look the same like this. Okay, so the very top one, and he put an image on here, so let's just skip that one. Let's just go to this one. And this is a piece of content, okay? And it's very short. It's almost like a short email, right? Or like a Twitter thread. So if you're looking for a sales job, you could post like 2 to 3 text pieces of content about sales, about whatever, about your business experience, about a job experience that you had. It does not matter. The content of the content is not what's important. What's important is that you took the time to put up a few pieces of content talking about sales or business or your prior work experience, whatever. The fact that you went to that effort and you just took, what does this take, 30 minutes to write like 2 or 3 of these? and then you could put those on your profile. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to speak on camera. You just have to write it. It's basically like writing a paper and a short paper and putting it online. That is going to make you stand out. When you go to the links to do this, no one else is doing this. This gives you an incredible leg up because when you message these business owners, the first thing they're going to do is click on your profile. They're going to look at your profile picture. Does this look like a normal person? Do they look professional? Cool. Now I'm going to look at the rest of their profile. Oh, he's got some content up here. Oh, I like this. I never see anyone do this. I'm going to respond to this message. That is exactly how this goes. Okay. So if you can get over your fear of just writing out something short like this, and again, make it kind of related to what you want to do. So that could be sales, business, whatever work experience you've had in the past, anything, just think of any kind of topic. You could go to X to get inspiration. You could look at X threads to get inspiration. You could get inspiration from these accounts. The quality of the content is not what's important. It's more the fact that you took the time to post it. Okay. That's what's going to give you a leg up over everybody else. So that is your intro to doing LinkedIn. Like I said, the outreach is the same as you're doing on Instagram. Okay. So if you are doing consistent daily outreach on LinkedIn, your profile looks good, and you put like 2 pieces of text content up, it is game over. Like you are guaranteed to find a job on here, and you're guaranteed to get in touch with these business owners. All that's left is for you to actually do this. So if you don't have your profile up, just go do it. It's super, super easy to do. It's much easier than other platforms because you don't have to post pictures. People are like terrified of doing that. You just need to put up a nice profile picture, some work experience, whatever. This is mine. It's like brand new. Like I said, I had to recreate it. And then you can put up a couple pieces of content if you want or don't. It doesn't really matter. But it's very easy to set up, very easy to find people and get in touch with them. So that's going to be the intro to LinkedIn video. Like I said, I will do subsequent videos coming soon in the future where I'll actually go through on businesses and do some outreach. But for now, that's the end of the video. If you want my help getting a closer role or a setter role, go to the link in the description, schedule a call with me, fill out the call application, and then we can talk and we can see if you'd be a good fit. Until next time.